Hey, it's Rick. Welcome back to my channel, Rick Loves Maria. Well, it's another Sunday afternoon, but it feels really nice here in Ohio. Weather's just beautiful. I don't know the exact temperature, but it feels like about 70. Anyway, had another nice relaxing weekend, and I gotta get back to work again soon. I got my yard sign out. My Harris Walls sign. It's been out for a couple of days. Hasn't been stolen yet, so I'm happy about that. I hate to talk much about politics, but this is a especially bad election potentially. I'm really afraid of what will happen if the orange liar gets back in there again and ruins my Social Security basically so that I can't retire. I want to be able to retire in 4 years. I'm tired of working. It's the truth. And he can't be trusted with anything that he says. You can't believe a damn thing he says, so I don't know why anybody would vote for him. So, but I've been a Democrat for years. I was born in Western Massachusetts. I was a Kennedy Democrat in a sea of Democrats in Massachusetts, and everybody I knew growing up were Catholic Democrats. So I don't know how we got into this crazy mess. These people, I think, are so gullible to believe these Republican liars. So anyway, I've been canvassing for Kamala for a couple of weeks now since the convention. I'm really excited about her. I hope we can get her in there. I want to urge everybody to vote straight Democrat, vote straight blue. Just put Democrats in there so we can get everything done we need to get done. Preserve our Social Security and preserve our democracy. What else have I got to say about that? Some of my family members, they had other opinions. They were getting their news from one source. Hell, I don't know the name of the guy, but they were getting all their news from one guy. Of course, he didn't want to have to pay any taxes, so he's going to give them his point of view only and try to brainwash them into thinking, voting the other way against their own best interest. So, I don't know. You know how it goes. People are gullible, ignorant or gullible, in my opinion. So anyway, I'm living in a red area, unfortunately. I'm a blue dot in a sea of red. Bunch of fucking redneck dumbasses here. But that's what I get for living in the country and not living in the city. So anyway, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful blue sky. I gotta make some sandwiches and hit the road. The usual weekly routine. Hung out at the fairgrounds for a little bit yesterday, but didn't get to talk to too many people really over there. There was quite a few Democrats there at the booth. To try to hand out stuff. Everybody's wanting Kamala signs, and they didn't have enough to hand out to everybody that wanted them. So they've got some more on order, some bigger ones than what I've got. So that's about it. What else about politics? I'm just going to go ahead and do one politic edition show and try to get it over with. My deal is I get to vote early here in Ohio on October 8th. I'm gonna, as soon as I can after that, I'm gonna just go ahead and vote straight Democratic ticket. Hope everybody else will too, wherever you're at. Try to get these idiots out of there. Keep our democracy, keep our Social Security, keep our country going. And then in 4 years, hopefully I can retire. So that's it. I'm just counting down, you know, trying to keep things going. It's not easy. So anyway, it's not easy. Canvassing was interesting. There's a few Democrats around that are smart enough to realize what's going on. And then there's a few people that I really wonder about. What do you do? We got to take the Jeep in next week for repair. They'll give us a rental car. It'll be a piece of crap. Who knows what we'll get, but I'm sure it'll be a piece of crap. I've been riding the scooter a little bit. I made one minor upgrade on the scooter. I took the front end apart and made it where when you turn on the switch, not just one headlight, but both headlights light up. So it's easier to be seen. It helps to be seen with both headlights on. I want to have all the safety I can get. I don't want to take a chance on not being seen. So anyway, scooter's working good. Zoe's back to school. I think she's doing okay. Maria's got soreness as usual from them working her too hard. I hope she's gonna be okay as well. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful day in September, early September. What is today? I don't even know the date. Maybe 5, 6, 7, something like that. Early September. Absolutely beautiful. I'd like to add a deck out back behind the house for a future project. I'd like to add a carport on the side, and I'd even consider putting up a fence between me and some of my neighbors. A privacy fence like the one across the street. That one over there. Anyway, I called 811 so they can come out and mark where all the lines are for gas, sewer lines, water lines, gas, whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know why these fucking rednecks around here don't put muffler in their vehicle. They think it's optional. Yeah, so I called 811. I want them to mark everything, and the city called me. We hear you called 811. What are you gonna build? They're just dying to tax you for something. So I said, well, it depends on where the lines are. I said, I need them to mark the lines before I know what I'm going to build. If there's too many lines in the yard, then I won't build nothing. If there's no lines in the yard, then maybe I'll add a back deck, a carport, or a fence. Do you have some kind of plans you can draw up or something to show us? Like, walk over here to the freaking house with me. It's one block. Walk over here to the house and I'll show you what I want to do. Lazy bastards. So I drew up something using the Google Maps. I'll take it to them next week and show them what I want to do. But yeah, I'd like to have a carport to park under, keep the snow and the sun off the vehicle. I wouldn't mind having a privacy fence because everybody walks through our backyard. It's like a shortcut through our backyard. And our neighbors, they seem to think our yard is their yard. And really it belongs to me. I may have to get a survey to actually get the lines marked, but I'm pretty sure I know where they are. They're real close to the neighbors' houses. And yeah, I'd like to add a nice back deck, so if we do get company, which we have had company here a couple times, and it seems like we never have enough space for everybody to sit down. You know, this house isn't a grand house meant for meetings, but I'd like to have a nice back deck out there where I can have people over, have some meetings, you know, have some company, some friends, what few friends we have. So anyway, but I'm not interested in borrowing money. I'm trying to pay off the freaking debts that I got now. You know, I'm trying to get stuff. The scooters, I owe less than $1,000 on the scooter. I'm gonna try to get it paid for in the next 6 months. Ah, jeez. So anyway, we got this big election coming up. I'm excited about it. There's a debate Tuesday night. I'm excited about that. I hope she mops the floor with the orange liar. And I think that'll be good for her. I want to see her poll numbers jump up. I don't want him to have a freaking chance. I hope there's a freaking blue wave coming and we can just bury his ass so he doesn't have a damn chance winning nothing. He doesn't belong anywhere near an office. Lock him up. Lock him up. That'd be the best thing they can do with him, is just lock him up, throw away the key. So as soon as she wins the election, I'm sure he'll probably, before she gets, you know, they postponed his sentencing because they knew he was going to go to jail, and they didn't want it to look so improper, but pretty sure he's going to jail. There's no way to avoid it at this point. Well, if he wins the election, he'll try to. It's the only chance he's got is to win election. So he's going to do anything he can, say anything he can to try to win. So anyway, looking at some of the neighbors' fences, they're not too straight. But yeah, I would like to have a little bit of privacy back there. I mowed the grass real nice. I got my Democratic signs out. And yeah, so far we got less than 6 weeks. I think we got about 6 weeks. So it's getting exciting. So that's about it. I don't want to hold you up too long, but just let you know, this is the one time I'm going to talk politics. I know I've mentioned a few things before, but not too much. I don't want to talk too much politics on my channel. Just get it over with and move on to other stuff. What's coming up? We're trying to finish up the what is it called? Release of conditions part, and put together a bunch of documents on a USB drive and send it to the guy. So he's getting the forms ready. So we're making progress. The one thing I can't get her name on is the Jeep. I'd have to refinance it, but that's okay. The other thing I've got her name on is the home loan. But for some reason, I got to call them in the morning. For some reason, it doesn't show her name on the envelope when it arrives in the mail. It's supposed to. I need that to be on there. So I'm going to call them in the morning. I got their number. Get her name on that too. I got to have her name on that. It's a nice, quiet town. They just don't believe in mufflers for some reason on vehicles. Their mufflers rust out. Like living in New England, the mufflers rust out here, and they don't put a new one on. They just ride around without one. I think they just can't afford to buy a muffler. It's pretty sad, but that's true. Well, y'all take it easy. Thanks for watching. And we'll see how this election goes. Pretty scary. Don't want to end our democracy here. Let's keep this democracy going for another 100 years, please. Unbelievable. All right. Thanks for watching. See you. Bye.